I'm really happy that people are liking the blogs that I do on Instagram. I feel that this is my second pregnancy, and I feel that the first time around I did not know anything about pregnancy. I felt that I did, but really there was so much more to know. So I feel that if I can share my experience from these two times with the other pregnant mothers, why not? And I'm happy to know that the pregnant mothers are really getting inspired, and I'm able to answer a lot of their questions and clear a lot of their doubts. Although sometimes there are these mothers who baffle me with their questions, because I seriously don't know. Some people ask me, can I wax during pregnancy? I mean, anything exterior to your body, why would that question even come to your mind? Hygiene is so basic. Can I wash my hair during pregnancy? Of course you should, because hygiene is basic. So yeah, I mean, some of these questions make me laugh when I'm sitting and reading them. But otherwise, I'm really happy with the response that mothers are giving me for this, and I'm getting so much love, and people are giving me so many good wishes. And as a pregnant mother, I think jitni wishes mile kam hai. So first pregnancy is really different from the second pregnancy, for the simple reason that in the first pregnancy you are just focused on yourself. You're just giving attention to yourself. But the second pregnancy, you have no time to focus for yourself, because you are just focusing on the first baby. So yeah, there's a huge difference. But I also feel it helps in a way, because I remember the first time around I rested a lot. I used to go for a walk, a 1 hour walk. I used to go for a 1 hour yoga session. So those 2 hours of activity in the day, and that's it. Rest of the time I used to just be lying around and, you know, being pampered. But now, as a mother, as a person who's already a mother, I cannot rest, because I have that baby to attend to. She's 6 years old and she's really demanding. So I'm like hardly ever resting. I'm constantly after her, bathing her, getting her ready, brushing her teeth, feeding her. There's so much more, you know. So it keeps me up on my feet, and I think it's really good, because again, it distracts me from whatever discomfort I may be feeling, and it's just so therapeutic and so relaxing to come to her at the end of the day, lie down with her in bed. And I think it just takes all the stress away, and the things that the baby says to you, it's just so amazing. So I think that is the basic difference between the first and the second time. So my daughter is 6 years old, and she tries to behave like an elder sister, but she's a little child. So there are these bouts where I feel that, oh my god, she's grown up so much suddenly. But then there are these phases where I feel, oh no, she's such a little tiny baby still, and I'm gonna have 2 of these in my hands. But I think more than anybody else, it's she who's going to be going through the maximum transition in her life. There's going to be a big change in her life, because so far she was the only one, and she's not seen her mother and father with anybody else, and suddenly there's going to be this little cute bundle of joy with both of us, and she'll have to share these parents with this person. I mean, the parents who are her world. So I think more than me, more than anybody else, it's her who's going to be going through this transition, and we have to be there as much as we can, and we have to support her as much as we can, and make her understand calmly, because she's just so little herself. Sometimes I feel, oh god, I don't learn from my mistakes now, do I? Yeah, so that feeling comes a lot. And I do feel that now I have so much more on my hands, so much more on my plate. There's work. I have to constantly shoot as an actor. It was so difficult for me to just stand and, you know, do all those things, and to be able to get that energy. And so I feel, what's gonna happen when the baby actually comes out, you know? All this is going to probably be triple of what it is now. And I've tried to plan as much as I can, but I think there's only so much you can plan when there's a baby to come. So I'm sure it'll all be good, and I'll be able to manage everything. I just want to keep the faith and be positive, because I'm not the only one, you know. There's so many mothers who have 3, 4 kids even. So yeah, 2 is good. So pregnant or not, I've always been a fitness freak, and I take pains to to look a certain way, not for anybody else, but because I personally prefer myself to look in a certain way. My husband tells me you should put on a lot of weight because the more of you for me. But I like to stay thin and I like to stay in a certain way. So going by that, I feel that I'm going to be back in shape pretty soon. At least that's what I'll try to do. But yes, it's very important for a mother to understand, for a mother who has just delivered a baby, to understand that you took 9 months to put on this weight. So please at least give yourself 9 months to lose it. And also, having a baby is not as simple as making that baby. It's not an oven where the baby is baking and then you just take it out and it's there. Your body has worked so hard in making this baby. You've lost so much protein, you've lost so many vitamins, you've lost years in terms of your age, because I think a mother who's a mother at 25 and a 25-year-old girl, they are poles apart in terms of age. They may be 25, but the kind of strain and the kind of hard work that a 25-year-old a pregnant mother's body has gone through is no comparison to the same age of a woman who's not pregnant. So please give your bodies rest, a lot of rest, because you need it. And once you recover from that, then you personally feel that I'm ready to work out and I'm ready to now get back to shape, then get back to shape. What is not okay is when you start feeling okay, even then you don't want to get back to shape because you feel, no, now I'm too complacent with it. I think that's also fine. It's completely your choice. But yes, don't try to rush it, is what I'm trying to say.